Hello, welcome back to the Mr. Arsenal podcast for another match day Watchalong, and it's Champions League. I say night, but it's still daytime here in the UK. Literally. Nice early kickoff, as they say. We are, as I say, live. Bayer Leverkusen versus Arsenal in Leverkusen. I've just been Catherine in before the team news on the screen. There's Catherine. How you doing, Catherine?
Hello.
Working.
Sorry. Yeah, working. I have a meeting in 35 minutes, so you get me for a little bit of time because God, I need a mental break. It's been a week and it's only Wednesday at 1:30. Not even 1:30.
Just shy of, yeah,
cheers.
just shy.
Mm-hmm.
Peace.
I'm wishing
yeah.
this was not just an energy drink.
I don't know, I was wondering that one. This time it's still early here, but yeah.
I don't know. It's been one of those weeks. Daylight savings,
Yeah,
whooping my
there's that,
butt.
yeah.
Let's
Here
see,
we go.
where's
Teams
there?
in there. We go. Got David Villa in goal, Tim Saliba, Gabriel, and Hecapie. And yeah, he is playing against his parent club because it is a loan technically, but UEFA rules are different to Premier League rules, basically. Thankfully. Rice, Zubamendi, Eze, Saka, Martinelli, because Trossard's injured and Hay can't try anything out apparently. And Yorkerez is up top. And then on the bench, I just got to look at my screen to read it out. Got Kepa, Ranson, Mosquera, White, Jesus, Norgard, Noni Mendoeke, Kai Havertz, Ricardo Calafiori, Lewis Skelly, Max Dalman, and Salmon on the bench. Not a bad team tonight.
No, strong team. I kind of feel like Arteta's going to want to just put this game to rest in the first leg.
Don't blame me.
It'd
be ideal.
Yeah.
It would be ideal, yeah.
Because who did we play on the last match day?
What Champions League? That was the I can't remember where from, but Azerbaijan team.
Yeah.
Something like that.
I think it's a very different lineup. Well, I wouldn't say it was very different. So we had the entire back five was different, and then we had Norgard playing. And Kai played for 45 minutes. So I mean that was a game, dead rubber. Still won it, but just trying to see, looking at previous lineups. I don't think this 11 has played together before in the Champions League. No, because we get to December 10th, then Mourinho is playing in midfield. I don't think this starting 11 has played together. Because this starting together. Because this past weekend, it was Trossard in the starting 11.
It was basically we had Trossard, Martinelli. We had Salmon playing. We had Max Dalman starting as well.
If we go against Brighton, our game against Brighton,
Norgard played as well.
All right, so this is the same lineup we had against Brighton. No, sorry, with the exception of Mosquera, who came on for Saliba, or who was on in place of Saliba. I don't think Calafiori is fully fit to be starting, but I also don't think, with the form that Nkapie has been in, that I would actually take him off just to replace. Also, Calafiori was injured, had to come off injured in the last game, so
there's that as you will. But I think again, it's perfect for us in terms of Nkapie because he knows most of this team. He knows the central weaknesses, vice versa, but still, I don't think it's a bad thing. As you say, form-wise, he deserves the run out.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like Phil's comment, by the way. He wants Leverkusen to win 2-0. Who do you support, Phil? Why?
I don't see Leverkusen winning. If Arsenal is to not win, it would be a draw. And it would be like a 1-1 type situation.
Like that, yeah.
I think this Leverkusen side, I think the biggest concern that we would have is at least of players that I am aware of, is fouling players just outside the box and having Grimaldo come up to take the free kick. That's where my biggest concern would be, because he is more consistent with his free kick ability than Szoboszlai is for Liverpool, but it's still of like that same, he can smack them in that same manner. It's like Declan Rice, has he been able to recreate his 2 free kicks against Real Madrid last year? No. He's gotten close a couple times, but he hasn't been able to replicate it. Grimaldo can replicate it with some consistency. But I'll be honest, I only recognize like 3 names on the Leverkusen starting 11. So yeah.
Yeah, this is the thing. Obviously, in the back of winning the Bundesliga a couple of years back now, and not building from that, and obviously losing Alonso the way they did, and all that, how that's all played out.
I think it's the worst thing that they could have done.
Yeah,
I mean, I think they had, pretty much said like, if Xabi Alonso leaves, it's only going to be we're only going to accept a contract from a team that he used to play in. So let's see. I'm looking at their starting strikers stats for the Bundesliga. 9 starts, has played 22 matches, has 5 goals, 3 assists, 964 minutes, 3 yellow cards. He got a goal and an assist in the 3-3 draw against Freiburg this weekend. Give me your per 90 stats. He averages a goal pretty much every other game, I would say. Goals per 90, 0.47. That's pretty much, in my mind, every other game. So he got 1. He actually got 2 in his last 2 games. So I'd say he's due for no goals. He gets about a shot and a half off on target a game and takes about 3 shots a game. I think this is going to be a game in which they only see teams come out at them like this maybe 4 times this season in the Bundesliga, and that would just pretty much be Bayern. And well, I feel like if we're comparing, apples to apples, and who's at the top of each of the league's tables, I would say that, with Bayern sitting at the top and Leverkusen is sitting in 6th. Styles of play is more of where I'm trying to go with this. Is like Bayern Munich, they are known for having like all of the possession, getting shots off, and just pelting the goal. So that's 2 games. That's 2 games this season that you would be facing this type of opponent. I don't think Arsenal are going to just be sitting back. They aren't going to be sitting in their own half the entire game. You look at all of the stats across all of the competitions this season. Where is Arsenal's average backline sitting? I'll tell you, it's not even really in their own half. It is in the attacking halfway line, pretty much, of the back 4. The back 4's average position is pretty much at the halfway line. So, and I don't think Leverkusen are used to that much, other than maybe 2 to 4 games a season from 2 teams, 1 to 2 teams. At least that's the way that I'm seeing it. And I think, let's see, Leverkusen and Bayern Munich play this weekend, so that could be an interesting one. Let me see their head to head. Yeah, Bayern Munich beat them 3-0 back in November, and 2-0 and 3-0 in the Champions League. So, I mean, I think the last time that Leverkusen took points off of them was in the season that they went undefeated and almost had a perfect undefeated season across all comps. Yeah, the last time that Leverkusen beat Bayern Munich was February 2024. So, I mean, take that as you will. I mean, it's always going to be an interesting thing, but people are like, oh, like, what was it, Philly here saying that Leverkusen are going to win?
he's hoping they win. Yeah,
Yeah,
but he thinks they'll win the second leg.
Yeah. It's gonna be an interesting one. Sorry, I'm reading through some of these comments. I'm off of my phone. Gagging for the wine at lunchtime. It's 1:30. It's fine. No, it's just been a rough week. I think that would be a good midfield. MLS, Norgard, and Havertz. I think you could also. I would really like to see like maybe Zubamendi as and Havertz in the midfield,
Yeah.
and then you could have Rice come on for Zuby. You could have MLS come on for Kai, because I mean he's obviously not going to play a full 90 minutes. Probably for at least another couple weeks. There's also no need to rush him back to get him into like full match fitness, like sorry, full 90-minute fitness. When I don't think that there's a need for him. I mean, like they absolute need, like we are playing midfielders and defenders as strikers. We don't have that right now where we would need to rush him back. I think it would be nice to be able to have him back for full match fitness, full 90-minute match fitness. So
Especially, I was thinking, especially got the international break coming up. It's going to be assuming we get through this tie. We've got Sporting or Bodo. We've got Southampton in the FA Cup straight after the international break. And the league itself, the massive running we've got, with a trip away to City and literally trying to get
do I
this league
have this
title
in here
overnight.
right? I'm trying to figure out if I have this in here right. Carabao. How do you spell the EFL Cup?
Carabao Cup's is the next weekend. Yeah.
I have it in here as the wrong date. Whoops.
22nd.
I had it in my mapping as 3/31. So I'm like, wait, that's gonna be the first game back from international break. No, it's not. All right, so we've got March 14th, 17th, 22 international break. Southampton in the FA Cup. I'm gonna be bold and say we'll play Bodo Glimt.
They're the underdog. I think they'll lose.
Yeah.
You know what they remind me of? A few years ago, Villarreal under Unai Emery, where you literally got to semi-finals with them.
So then we've got April 4th, 7th, 11th, 14th, 18th, which is our game against City. Then April 25th plus April 25th for Newcastle if we somehow get knocked out. So the Newcastle game I'm gonna guess would end up going was that April 21, 22, after the City game and before the FA Cup semifinal.
It'll be semis when we get past Southampton, yeah.
So that's my guess there, and then it's April 28th is the UCL semifinal. Fulham is May 2nd. Semifinal second leg May 5th, 6th. Hold on, 5th is the Tuesday. So depending on how that day goes, May 5th or 6th. West Ham is right now I think marked for May 9th. And then FA Cup final May 16th. Burnley May 31st. So there must be another international break in there between
this is
the FA Cup final and Burnley.
No, this is the last one coming up, and it's got this international break, and then rest of the season and all comps. Then there's
I have dates mixed up here. Oh, holy crap! Palace on the 24th, Burnley on the 31st. I clearly have. I have my dates mixed up here. But so we've got semifinal May 5th, then we've got West Ham FA Cup final, Burnley, Palace, Champions League final. I have gone so far out and say, yeah, we're going to be playing in all of these. So
got a few haters in the chat tonight. Just saying. First, has got Eddie. Can't see Leverkusen not winning this game. They're too strong for you. As we said, they're not the same Leverkusen under Alonso. And by the way, we are top and only lost 3 games in all comps this season. But yeah, we're weak.
Last I've checked, Arsenal also have the best defensive record in Europe.
And they've got Jason Moore, Mr. Moore saying, "Don't you worry, you'll be playing those games after you get knocked out." wonder who you support. I wonder. Won't be Tottenham or anything by any chance. Worry about if that's the case, worry about your relegation battle, my friend.
Let's see, this is
Oh dear.
as of early 2026, Arsenal leads Europe with the best defensive record, having conceded only 3 goals in 12 matches in calendar year 2026, and often seeing their defenders score more than they concede. Other top performing defenses across Europe's top leagues include Roma, AC Milan, Atletico Madrid, and Manchester City. Based off of all recent 25-26 data, Arsenal are still at the top. See, best defensive records in 2025. That's the 2024-2025 season. I don't want that. I want the 25-26 season. See if you're gonna give me that. Let's see. Goals conceded. Sorry. Give me that the other way. Lens, however the French team, they've conceded the fewest goals at 21. Arsenal, Inter, and PSG are at 22. Bayern is at 24. Atletico Madrid at 25. Dortmund and Barcelona at 26. City and Lyon are tied for 9th and 10th at 27 goals conceded this season across all competitions. So, yeah, when you have one of the best defensive records and are still competing in 4 competitions this season, I'd say that you're doing pretty good. And
Yeah.
that, let's see if I can. Leverkusen are sitting at 13th with 32 goals conceded. They've only scored 48. This must be just the extra, just the one leagues, because it has Arsenal at 56 games. Sorry, at 59 goals, and we know that there's 101. So 101 goals and 22 conceded. Let me.
We're terrible,
Sorry,
guys.
30. We're at
Terrible.
31 in all comps conceded, with
Still,
101 scored. So
we're absolutely horrendous, guys. Why are we here? We're worse than Tottenham, apparently.
a plus 70 goal difference. Yeah, I'd say that's
Oh
pretty bad.
dear, give me strength. Teams are in a tunnel waiting to come out. By the way, here we go.
Yeah.
And
Did you see what City made this big deal of like, oh, we have 101 goals scored this season, and one less game than Arsenal, essentially, like boasting. Technically we got there first because you played an extra game. Someone
Okay.
completely clapped back at them, and I absolutely loved them for this. And they said, yeah, but 10% of your goals were scored against was it like League Two opposition, Exeter?
Exeter, and then the following round against who they got the next round as well, League Two as well. But that's okay.
Yeah, so I feel like if you were to actually weight the goals, like 10 goals against Exeter would probably be the same as what, like 2 goals against Liverpool. If you were to actually weight them like that, it wouldn't be the same. But still, the fact that it shouldn't matter from a calendar date perspective. Arsenal scored 100 goals first this season.
Mm.
In of the English teams, because I think Bayern scored 100 not that long ago.
And Eddie, no.
Bayern
Answer to your
Munich
question, no.
total goals. Wait, hold on. Oh, total goals
Eddie's
this season.
Eddie's asking, are we scared of Leverkusen?
No, I'm not. Oh no, that's 24, 25.
Hi, Rosie, how you doing?
Hey, Rosie.
Back in my channel tonight, Rosie.
Bayern Munich in all competitions this season are only at 92 goals. Harry Kane has like 40 of them, but
Yeah, there's that. That does help.
sorry, 30. He's at 30. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's scored 92. Or is that? Oh, I don't know. Bayern. They're doing team pictures over here.
Yeah, same here.
Wait, no shit. Give me the table. Oh no, it's
By the
92.
way, I
It's
don't get
92 in the Bundesliga. Why aren't you giving me this? This is stupid. I said all competitions, and it gives me just the
uh,
Bundesliga. Bundesliga, they've scored 92 goals. Harry Kane with 30 of them, and a lot of them I actually think were penalties. So
Hi Craig, how you doing?
you said someone asked a question,
No, it was
or
Eddie asking
or
you're
is
scared of
just
Liverpool. Yeah. I was
oh
like, no.
um
Let's see who needs to avoid silly cards.
oh they're counting. All right, so let's see. Let me go. Give me my calculator. I'm not about to do this in my
Okay.
head.
So I'll start at
All right.
11. We're fine in terms of not, they could get booked tonight, they won't be suspended. The only player in our matchday squad that could be suspended if he was to come on and get a yellow card tonight would be Christian Norgard. Hi Gav, I'm on my channel again.
92 plus
That's my
20.
channel. Oh dear.
All right, so across all competitions, Bayern have scored 134 goals. 150 depending on if you count the Club World Cup as part of the 25-26 calendar year. So
I personally
let's
wouldn't,
see.
but
Harry Kane has. It's only that's just in the Bundesliga. Do you give me? Are you gonna give? He has 30 there. He's at 38. So yeah, of the 134, he has 38. So 38 divided by 134. He has
turn it off.
28% of the goals. Oh, you're ahead of me! Damn it! What a shock! You're ahead of me for the Champions League. Ah,
Go on, Saka, go on. Oh, look up, my friend, look up.
oh,
First Given's a free kick, I think.
coming out fighting though. You aren't gonna be passing that up.
Yeah, soften with a free, but
Calculating.
okay.
Uh,
Eddie says, I hope Arsenal win the Champions League, to be honest, over City. But the jeopardy in it all is intense as well. It's going to be, again, going for quad, dribble, double, even for a single fucking trophy. It's always going to be intense until you get your hands on the trophy. Or
I
the
think I
trophies.
think the biggest thing in concerns of City um is City are going to have to
Avoid
there's
the
going to come
injuries.
a point there's going to come a point within this season, probably in the next 2 weeks or so, in which City is going to say we aren't 100% giving up on the Premier League, but we have enough of a cushion to still finish top five, and we're going to focus everything on the FA Cup, on the Champions League. Um, I wouldn't say the Carabao Cup because that's coming up here, so we're gonna
Mm.
not count that in. But I think see City play West Ham, Palace, and then Chelsea. I think by the Chelsea game, they're gonna. I think we're gonna notice this shift in how
Oh, and
in which competition they are going to be going for.
we've got our first yellow card of the game. It's for Bayer Leverkusen, the club captain,
Andre,
Andrich.
or however you say his name. I think we'll definitely notice. I think there will definitely be a time, um, probably around the Chelsea game, in which we will kind of notice a shift between City backing off on Premier League ambitions and focusing their attention elsewhere because they don't have a fully fit squad, and
Mm.
the fact that they're kind of squeaking by these wins without Erling Haaland actually doing well. Like, I wouldn't say he's a top performer. Just got done with, doing all our damn performance reviews. If you aren't a top performer, you're just a participant. That's kind of how I have viewed him these past, couple weeks. Is
Mm.
he's just a your average Joe performer. He's not your top performer. Looks like it's Saka to take, and he ends up missing it.
Yeah.
Goes out for a goal kick.
He tries to be clever, and yeah. They're claiming for a corner. But I need to see a replay. Close up one.
Yeah.
Trying to be sneaky and clever and it back. I don't know.
BX saying that City will never do that, but I think
Not
I think
publicly, privately.
yeah, I think
Could be a corner,
we'll
yeah.
notice a subtle chance, because if there's a a 0 chance that City will win the Premier League, but they still have a 60% chance to win the FA Cup, and a 60% chance to make it to the Champions League final, I think we will see a shift in how they approach games. So that's more where I'm coming from. I mean, City are 7 points behind. Which means that you need Arsenal to not perform at all for 3 games, because even when they don't perform, their defense still shows up, and you're looking at draws there. So you're looking at least 3 games in which Arsenal do not perform at all. Like, they just don't even show up.
Bloody hell, there. Same player again as well.
Oh, the elbow,
Yeah.
the subtlety of the elbow. Oh.
Ref's not having it though. He's bellowing him over. Like, get your ass here now.
Can you hear? All right, hold on. Can you hear my stream?
No, I can't. Not really. Not when we're talking, no.
Yeah, we'll be talking most of the time.
Basically, Bayer Leverkusen captain has just been booked 2 minutes ago. He's on a warning, basically.
That, to me, that almost that kind of tells me that maybe I shouldn't have given you a yellow card the first time around, and I should have just given you a talking to, and then the second one, I would have given you the yellow card. So
what was that?
You gotta be careful when you're on the yellow card. Oh, Declan Rice, what are you doing? Short. I see the vision. Martinelli didn't do what he was supposed to do. Even Declan Rice was pointing at him. Sorry.
He clearly practiced it, and yeah, he decided to switch off.
He just stopped.
Oh, I forgot. Now their players, one of their players is down. Claim he's been elbowed in the face, basically.
Yeah.
I need to see if he actually was touched or not. If he hasn't, I'm going to be pissed off. Jason, do let us know who you support. Like, really, let's have a discussion about your team. If they're so superior to Arsenal, that makes you want to come to an Arsenal channel and cry about it.
All right, hold on. Let me pull my file back up.
Martinelli, if you could get involved, that'd be fantastic. You know.
All right. So of Arsenal's remaining games, and of City's remaining games, this is to me worst case scenario for both teams. Arsenal have 8 Premier League games left. City should have 9. That should be 9. Yes, City have 9 games left. Worst case, City draws to Chelsea, City draws to Arsenal, City draws to Villa. They win the rest of them. That's 21 points. Arsenal, I think their worst case is a draw to City. That's where I'm seeing them potentially dropping points. That's 22 points. That would be an 8-point win in the Prem. Because Everton. If I change it up and say we get a draw against Everton, that's still 20 points of the remaining 24, and City get 21 of their 27. That's still not enough to close the gap.
No,
because it's all right. So Arsenal have Everton, Bournemouth, City,
go on.
Newcastle. Okay, if they draw to Newcastle, depending on form and all that crap. Fulham, West Ham, Burnley, Palace. Worst case, 17 points. That's a 5-point difference if City has their worst case. Because I think Brentford depending depending on the timing and how Brentford perform for the rest of the season, Brentford are sitting in 7th right now. They could be trying to go for top 5
Yeah.
because they're in 7th, 4 points behind Liverpool and Chelsea. Like they could really be fighting for top
Yeah.
5, top 6. Because I think
Mm.
even top 6 would drop into Champions League, right?
No,
Because of
top
the
five.
UEFA
Is it?
coefficient.
No, it'd be top 5. Top 5. If all most of the teams, well, obviously Champions League in this round, Champions League, Europa, and Conference, if the majority go through to the next round, we get our 5th spot for the 2nd year running.
Mm.
So basically, Europa League will then become 6th and 7th, and 8th will then become the Conference League.
Yeah. So you can take that as you will, but I think Brentford could be trying to go for top 5, depending on how they perform for the rest of the season, and like how because Villa seem to be dropping.
Backwards. Yep.
Yeah.
Shock. Who could have thought that one?
I mean, even if you look at Liverpool and Chelsea, I do think Chelsea will finish outright in Champions League spots. I think they will finish top 5. So I think you're looking more at Villa and Liverpool to see if Brentford can jump them. So and I think it could be a possibility. I mean, if it comes down to it for Brentford, if they need to try and get a result against City, I think that they could do it. Whether it is just getting a single point, that gives them 2 more games after the fact to try and win it. But then again, I don't know the rest of Brentford's schedule, so I can't say for sure. Like,
yeah, they've got no distractions now because they're the FA Cup, so it's just literally league games from here on in for them.
Yeah, games every 7 days, 7+ days, depending. Let me go predictions. All right, so according to Opta, we are at that changed. Went from 16.66%. We are officially up to 18.1% of Spurs getting relegated. That changed from yesterday, but Brentford, I'm looking at Brentford. Brentford Opta has put Brentford at a 4% chance to finish in Champions League spot and a 7% chance to finish in Europa League spot. So they could have a lot to be fighting for, and I don't because I think the UEFA coefficients haven't been finalized. Those numbers would probably very much change when it is confirmed that England do get all 4 or do get all 5 spots. So that's how they're sitting there. Arsenal are sitting at 100% chance of getting Champions League football next year. City are at 99.89. Chelsea are at 41.9. So not even at 50% chance. But let's see. Give me the actual table here. Chelsea have 48 points. They're 3 points behind United and Villa. All right. See, I was doing the polite thing, seeing where you were sitting, Gav.
You know how easy you get triggered.
Yeah. Pin to start. Okay. So yeah, I will be back on later. I have to head to a meeting. Hopefully it doesn't take the full hour. I would like to watch this game.
All right.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to it, but all right, everyone. I will probably end up seeing
see
you
it.
before the game ends. Who knows? It could be by halftime. Fingers crossed. It's just after the second half kicks off.
No worries. Take care, man.
Bye.
Bye.
Just leave.
Yeah, just us now, guys. Oh, and I'm not okay with being sloppy outside from Saka. Gabby, hold your own. Well done, Dackers and Hikapier. Well done, lads. Touch the ball, David. Well done. Let's go. Gav, of course, will be. You know, well, going by the fact you've only dropped points or lost against Arsenal since Liam Insigne has come in all comps. You'd like to think so, based on that. That does mean, though, you're going to have to take points of City to help us out whilst helping yourself at the same time. We're fucking about that right hand side, though. What are your thoughts on the Newcastle game last night? I didn't watch the game. I was watching the. I was watching the Atletico game. I've seen highlights back, and I've heard the referee is very lenient towards Barca. Shock. Fire Dragon score prediction. Bloody, we're going to have this down, aren't we? Sorry, not you. Someone else. Bam in the bloody chat. One of the chats now. Fantastic. Just what we need. So I'll be respectful. I'm going to say 2-0 Arsenal. Ref, feel free to make a call. This is the thing with the ref now. He made a precedent in terms of the first challenge of the game being a yellow card to the Bayer Leverkusen captain. Every foul being committed since then, he hasn't given a card. And he's bellowing the players over and having to go and calm. But you've set a precedent from the get-go in terms of where the threshold was at. The threshold got worse in terms of the fouls, and you're not giving any cards. So that you've done yourself already. Leverkusen on the attack as a shot and out and nice and wide and high. Lee Messina's doing a better job. I mean, he's getting most results. I mean, they have dropped points against the likes of Burnley at home, and who else? There's another one where they played us. Performance-wise, the performances haven't been there, but the teams they played haven't been good enough to beat them, so to speak. That makes sense. But look, they're getting, as I say, he's still getting the results. I mean, my main concern, if I was a Chelsea fan like Gav, my main concern would be performances against the smaller teams, barring Hull City in the previous under the FA Cup, barring that, against the lesser teams that you should be pumping, especially at home, that ain't happening, basically. And you're either just about getting over the line, or you're dropping points in the last kick of the game, or you're going to fucking Wales and playing Wrexham in the FA Cup and needing the referee to send a player off for you to take control of the game and wouldn't see the game out, basically. They'll be my concerns. But that's a mix of manager and players taking responsibility there. What about you help us out for once? How can we help you out? Apart from City, after you play City the week after you play City, apart from City, we have no effect. That game has no effect on you. Who do we play that is in and around your area, basically? But yeah, if you can go and check, guys. If it's not on the main channel, it's just my channel, basically, in any of the live chats. But it's in either Liam's channel or Austin's channel, the ESPN TV.com bam bullshit. If it's one of them in your mod, can you deal with that, please? That's it. Leeds, that's the one. 2-0 up against Leeds, and that'd be my concern with the senior since he's come in terms of how the team's doing against them sort of teams. Well, I'm literally streaming on my channel. It's all in my live channel on my thing here. I get from all the 3 channels I'm streaming off on my channel, Austin's channel, and Liam's. I get all the chats coming on one big column bit. So that, hey, if it's not in my channel, it might be on Liam's or Austin's, basically. I mean, I could show you. One sec. I don't like this now. Because it used to just push me aside and put the scoreboard up top or me up top and and the other one down at the bottom. Not liking that. Oh, okay, no worries. Yeah, only spam or if it's idiots being idiots, basically, like in terms of abusive. Obviously, just to be clear. Oh dear. Apparently inches away. We've got an update from Arsenal website. Oh, how does it? Oh, the crossbar. Oh, Martinelli hits the crossbar. Fuck's sake. Oh dear. Oh, okay, no worries. Greg, before you come in, you're coming in. If it's banter's all cool. We're all cool for banter. Let us know who you support. If it's Tottenham, go running. So you ain't got a leg to stand on, my friend. Oh, get the ball back for God's sake. I've got the fucking tongue in my head now. Like, we're just sitting off the ball and then pass the ball around us now. Okay, cool. We have to just try and get the ball, not just to give them 10 yards of space to do whatever they want with it. Forcing out would be fantastic. Now Gabriel's put himself out of position. Saliba close it. Why is no one closing these fuckers down? Well done, Gabriel. He took it to the chest, but the ref stopped the game because it could be a hit. But he took it to the chest, so even I could tell that one. See how I feel after this game. Yeah, let's see how I feel. Look, it literally took it to the actual Arsenal badge as well. Let's see this replay now from the hitting the crossbar from Martinelli. No, yeah, I've got to agree with BXC. He should be scoring that. Get the ball. It takes two touches before he has a shot. Has all the time in the world. Just keep it lower, an inch or two lower, and we're golden. By the way, just to confirm, the referee stopped the game, not us. He was happy to get back up, and the ref went, "No, stop the game, get some treatment." And the ref didn't point to the head. The ref pointed to the chest. And now Gabriel's got to go off. Oh no, he took it to the fucking chin. Seeing a super slow mo there. Yeah, true. That's true, BX. That is true. Or they would have took it and made a big deal out of it. He actually wanted to get back up. Oh dear. He only got the treatment because the referee insisted. And Gabriel's now back on. Everything's okay, guys. Oh, for God's sake, stop giving the ball away. Well done, Zuby. Well covered, well covered. David, get rid of it. Well done. Let's not be too cocky here, guys. I'll get the ball out and go on the attack, please. That'd be fantastic. Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. Can someone support Martinelli? That'd be fantastic. Fuck, well done, Martinelli. Go on, Martinelli. Go on, lad. European nights and all. Oh, Capier. Straight to goalkeeper. Unlucky. Tom in the chat says that was a lovely move, the one that hit the bar. Yeah, it was actually, because we play boring football, we don't attack apparently. How are you doing, Tom, by the way? I hope you're getting better and hope work's going okay as well. Yeah, for a club that doesn't play attractive football, didn't do too bad there. Fine, hitting the crossbar, but still. I mean, that's 50-50. They're both holding each other's shirts there. They're literally one's holding the back, one holding the front. That's okay. Yeah, okay. Especially it's European. It's a European Cup game, and what it is season when it comes to European Cup doesn't have that fear apparently. But by that moment there, Rose, who are you on about, Tim? Well, I'm assuming you meant Tom. Who Leeds got this weekend, Tom? By the way, oh, there you go. You want to put a link in, Tom? Knock yourself out. And now, Monty, this is what I'm saying. He's picking and choosing. That's not a bookable. I'm not going to say it again, but that wasn't a bookable offence compared to the fouls that have been given as just a warning. That's not a bookable offence. In this game, going by the referee, I've seen far worse challenges get away, have lesser outcomes in terms of just a talking to. In the battle for 50-50 for the ball on the ground, and he's given a yellow card for whatever reason. Cool. Leeds at Palace. Oh, that'd be a good game. It could be interesting because, especially where our Palace are sort of fallen off. Let's be honest, they have fallen off for the last few months compared to how they started the season. Anyway, come on, get the ball. Oh my days, ref, get in the way. Why don't you? No. Oh, love it. Absolutely love it. I think they were 14th, 13th, something like that. Maybe like, I don't, they're putting it away. I'll have a look at half time, but points wise, they're getting the points on the board, getting the results, and not just at home, but they're mainly at home, but not just at home. I agree with you there, Bix, about the Havertz comment. But we don't know in terms of how his recovery's been since his last setback. We don't know how he is physically. I do think he can come on. It's his former club as well. His old stomping ground when he was back home. He's on the bench today. He's on the bench at the moment, but he will probably come on because he's against his former team and his former stomping patch when he joined you lot and you lot ruined him, basically. Okay, we got giving the ball away in the stupid areas and fucking inviting counter attacks. Fuck's sake. Love that from Tom. I love that. I'll get that, Tom. I'll get that. Oh, yeah. So it could be worse. You could be in a situation where Tottenham were in terms of haven't won in a game in all comps in a kind of since New Year's Day, and they're getting whooped left, right, and centre. Performances are non-existent from a positive point of view. So at least your team's performing and trying and doing it, and even if you think they can on the fucking pitch, home or away, and you're in the quarterfinal of the FA Cup. You're a game away from Wembley, basically. Adam's arms out. Yeah, I've seen him in the chat for a couple of days. Couple of streams, sorry. He's in the group, by the way, Rose. He's in the channel group chat now. On WhatsApp. Oh dear. I was in his live last night. I was watching it downstairs, but I had my phone initially. I was in the chat initially, but then I just watched it on TV. I need to wake up fucking quickly. Oh dear. I do fear one thing with Trossard, and they've both been poor recently. Trossard and Martinelli. The one thing I do fear with Trossard being out injured is that no matter how bad Martinelli could be tonight, potentially, he could literally finish the game being horrendous. He could play the entire match. 100% we will. I have no doubt about that. It's just about it's just about going to this Thursday, coming out with a result in any capacity, even if it's a draw, and then just going back to the Emirates and just doing our bit, doing our thing. Ideally would I like to have it not complete. Ideally, I'd like to win tonight 3-0, and have a bit of rotation ahead of next week being the finals. The final was literally days afterwards. But if we have to go full pelt, we have to go full pelt. It is what it is. I'm not going to be a Man City fan and cry about it. Pretty much every single sub is warming up for Arsenal now. Noni, Mosquera, Lewis Skelly, Havertz, Norgard. Yeah. How come he's not doing a lot? He's not doing a live tonight. He's not working. Is he not doing YouTube no more? Or yes, I'm saving my Guinnesses. I've got 3 or 4 cans of Guinness downstairs. I'm saving them for the cup final. Take the edge off. Hopefully I won't have to drink all 4 because it won't be that stressful. But they're there just in case. What worse at best up 1.5, depending on how long the game is and what way it goes. Can't be encouraging irresponsible drinking now, can we? No, just asking. That's all. Just asking. Enjoying Miss Daisy. There's been moments in this first 35 minutes where we look like we're gonna go for it and pull foot ahead and all that, and then we switch off for the next 5 to 10, and invite the pressure on. You say immense. I say it's insane the potential we've got. I mean, was that Gabriel's has been rugby tackled to the floor? No yellow card, no. Yeah, Martinelli has a tussle, fighting for the ball, yellow card. Okay. Leverkusen joint best defensive home record in Germany this season, to be fair. Okay. Oh, I hope not. I mean, considering it's the first leg, second leg would be at home, it wouldn't be the worst result. It drives that more. It drives that narrative. Obviously, everything to play for in the second leg. Anything could go either which way. And obviously with that as well, having that tie still in the balance, it may wake up the Emirates crowd to turn up and actually make some noise. And then David, okay, now, always still at his own fucking boxer full. As I say, it's not the worst result. If we came away with a draw, it's not the worst result. Simple. No, the second, obviously, it's the first leg. Obviously, second leg, we're back on our turf, on our ground, with our fans, with our home record. Hi, Anthony, how you doing? Ain't seen you for a while here. Yeah, BX is not. BX doesn't like Spike Lee. Even when he's hanging out with Sol Campbell, doesn't like him. Yeah, I think it's better having the second leg at home. Come on. I mean, Martinelli, you have got legs. You have got this thing called pace. Can you use it, please, and try to run at defenders instead of just hugging the ball on the byline there? Because Zubimendi's doing more than you, for fuck's sake. He's a CDM, basically. Well, he plays that role anyway. It'd be a box-to-box, but still. But how's that? Ref, come on. This ref ain't got a fucking clue what he's doing, I'm telling you. Like I said, doesn't like Spike Lee. Also, talk about Sol Campbell. I don't know what to make of his American accent that he put on the other week after the Northumberland derby. I don't know what to make of that. Clearly had a few as well. Clearly. Come on, out to Martinelli. Come on. Take him on, for fuck's sake, man. Hello, Laura. How you doing? Martinelli doing my head in again. I'm not sure yet, As I said, I'll let you know near the time. Oh, we're back. Painful watching it. Martinelli, can you please wake up tonight, please? You realise someone told you it's a fucking domestic game and not a European game? Is that the problem? Bloody hell, wake up. Run with the ball, run. Yeah, Saka, please, on the ball. You got all that space. Use it, please. I've not seen something in a while, actually. So speaking of which, pass the bloody ball, Gabby. Fucking hell. Fucking hokey cokey, for fuck's sake. At the Saka, at the Saka, at the Saka, at the Saka. Cut in, you bastard. I'll just do cut in and then try and shoot them. Space shoot. Oh, can we defend, please? Well blocked. Again. Get your bodies in the way. Do your job. And they get a corner. I wish Ten Hag had it been sacked after 10 different. Was it one pre-season game? Was it pre-season he was sacked in, or was it just start 2 games into the season? One of the two. Oh no, he did a game. He did 2 games into the Bundesliga season and got sacked. Wish he hadn't been sacked now. Okay, we'll be rolling in it tonight. Assuming they've got through still. David, when you come out, can you communicate so we don't have to fucking our hearts and our fucking throats moment, please? Oh my god. It's painful because we have, as I say, we're having moments where we look like we could be threatening and balls up asking questions, but we're not really asking the questions when we get there. And then we go through a period where we go, okay, it's your turn, Leverkusen. Martin is the one for me that needs to come off ASAP. He's just in crap form. It's pissing me off now. Really crap form. But I'm happy with that. I'll be happy with seeing in terms of seeing Ezzy out on the left and Kai down the middle. I'd take that. What's half time about? Anything to say about that? How long do they want to take these fucking phones, by the way? But again, blows the whistle before the 2 minutes is up. Bloody hell. There's a minimum, and he goes, actually, we'll do it before that, actually. Just a few seconds, but he won its way. And yes, not the best first half of football. Not the worst, but not the best. Bit of an in between half, really. Again, we've shown moments in terms of we're on the ball, like we can do something, then we just go, maybe not. And the one time we actually go through and actually have it and look, we're going to take our chance, we hit the fucking crossbar. The worst thing about all that is, as well, saying all that, is when it's the moments we go for 5 minutes, 5 or 10 minutes, we go, all right, you're turn Leverkusen, you come at us now, you try and break us down. Excuse me. Absolute shit. Oh, yeah, I did say I'll get back to you. Stop asking the same fucking question over and over again. Anyway, also MLS in midfield, we need some legs and more importantly, some direct ones at goal. For that, we need a manager to loosen the reins and let the players attack like that. Saka needs to come off. Here's Garbo. He's not been brilliant, but he's fucking Martinez been worse. Oh, he hit the crossbar. Fucking yeah, he hit the crossbar. What's he done since then in between? There's one thing he can do is cut him, but then they know what you're doing. Don't do it, you're useless. he's making it so he cuts in, he just stands there, and he goes, I'm gonna have a shot. You're right next to me, but I'm gonna put the ball out your hand for the rest. Yeah. But again, this is the criticism. I'm sorry, but now he's got that new contract. He's on 300K a week now. This is the criticism you're going to get when you do have these performances. That even if it's even if it's a half a football, you're still going to get criticised because you're in a big whack now. One of our main big guns, and you're going, yeah, and making yourself look predictable. Does 3D and tequila go together? I don't know. You can try it and let us know. Madueke needs to be your starter. Saka needs to be dropped for a while. This is the main thing of Arteta in terms of this squad that he's been given going into this season, like the Christian Norgards and all that. I've said from pretty much most of this season, he needs to in terms of use the squad properly. You've got no excuses. If they're available, use them. Norgard has got minutes, but not as nowhere near the minutes he deserves on merits. And Saka is like, not just not because of the new contract, but he's one of Arteta's favourites, and Noni's a new face. He's got to earn that sort of. In Arteta said, earn it basically. But how can he earn it? You've got to constantly play the same player over and over and over and over again into the fucking ground. You were saying this before. As they go out left, Martinelli off, Kai on the middle, Kai in the middle, and things will start clicking in that sense. As we've seen, when Kai came back in this report, his recent setback for the first few games back, how he was performing, how he was getting the ball forward, and the likes of Yokos are actually looking a bit better. Like they're getting the ball more involved in the game, and our attack looks more fluid. I think it's no coincidence that since Kai's come back from the initial long-term injury, even in between the setback that he had briefly for a couple of weeks, no coincidence that Odegaard's now injured and not available to play. Then you throw in the rumours about Odegaard and Mikel and having set twos off the pitch. Yeah. Then you look who we're linked with in terms of Tanani. Yeah, maybe Martin's days are numbered. But yeah, he's got to try something because that was ridiculous. We had when we were in the possession of the ball the majority of the time when we had the ball basically. What I mean, instead of getting the ball and driving constantly and asking questions of the defence, it was we'll drive, not really ask the question, and go back again. Then we go again. I keep saying it 5-10 minutes. Your turn, Leverkusen. You try and break us down now. Your turn. And the one time we get past, we get in on goal and ask a question, fucking hits the crossbar. I think Kai's perfect with this game. I know it's his former club and former stomping ground back in the day, but this is perfect for him. Just need Arteta to realise that one. Not been a good week in Europe for the English clubs so far. Liverpool lost. The Spuds got battered or matched up, whatever. Who else? Who played yesterday? At the English teams. You've got us tonight 0-0. You're going to have City play later and Chelsea. Newcastle, that was it. Newcastle drawing 1-1 with Barcelona. Yeah. The only one I sort of took the enjoyment out of was obviously watching the Tottenham get absolutely annihilated. I said 3-0 for start the game. I was like, pissed myself. Over on Gav channel last night, I pissed myself laughing. Tears were literally coming out of my eyes of joy, seeing that first 15, 20 minutes. Oh dear. Yeah, sounds about right. I do want to know where this ref's from, by the way, because as I say, the first foul of the game, obviously called it, but he gave a yellow card. There was two other fouls from Leverkusen that are far worse than that, by the way. Just a talking to. Like, obviously, free kick was given, but just a talking to, no card. Martinelli tucked the shirt, yellow card. You can't. He looks like a deer in headlights, the ref. I'm saying this on behalf of both teams. Oh, dear. Hold up, too long. Wonderful horses. Just make sure there's no double entendres and all that crap names. I'm from Newcastle. We deserved better, but it didn't surprise me at all. It's been a great season. I mean, no, to be fair, even I was shocked. Obviously, the game was low scoring. When you've got the lead, I genuinely thought you're going to hold out at that point. But then I forgot. Barcelona, UEFA Lona, what you want to call them. Last attack, last kick of the game, and he gives them the pen. Well, look, you're still in the tie. I know you're now going to the new camp, and they're going to be, they will now be slight favourites, but they're gettable. They are beatable. I mean, Enzo Maresca, when he was in charge of Chelsea in the season, Tom a new one, and he just needs to get out of this funk he's got himself in. Pick the right players. I swear to God, I'm an Arsenal fan, obviously. I don't want to see Alanga start that game. But if Alanga starts, you ain't winning. What is it with this love and yes of Alanga? All the effort he put in to get Weslow as well, all the way to deadline day, that whole drama, and now he's been since he's been injury free. We barely see the lad. I'd rather see Weslow on the pitch with Voltamada and Harvey Barnes and all that, them sort of players, and Anthony Gordon's and all that, over uh, over that fraud that is Alanga. How you spent so much money on it, I don't know. Before I saw you coming. And that's another thing. Is obviously not an Eddie Howe thing. This is a Newcastle thing in terms of the recruitment. That needs to be no matter what happens. No matter what happens this season now, league position wise and all that for going into next season, the recruitment needs to be improved massively. At least we don't defend for 90 minutes. We have to. Yeah, well, we put ourselves. This is. I don't agree with it, but Arteta's fucking traumatized. He's clearly traumatized from the last 3 seasons previously, where he's gone and played this out and out fluid football, got nothing for it. He's thought obviously last season was last season, whatever. But he's thought, fuck it, I'm going defence mode FC. I'm going to shit house every game, no matter who we play, home or away, no matter how poor they are. The thing is, I want Newcastle to do well in one sense because obviously the whole Mike Ashley, that ownership bullshit. what you as a fan base had to go through for over a decade plus. I do want you to sort of kick on and do well. And obviously, there's restrictions in place that are holding you back, but at the same time, your recruitment team needs to either fix up or piss off, basically. Oh, Gav, what have you done? I've got myself into a bit of Andy. Okay, what is the bet though? Tell us. We need to know the information. Uh, Jacob, never seen him before, but welcome to the channel, whichever one you're watching from. We don't do requests like that, by the way. We ain't that sort of channel. Here's our future and value. It won't go down well. If he fucks them up in the summer, it will not go down well. Talk about Newcastle, not Chelsea. Don't care about Chelsea. Talk about Newcastle, my friend. But no, what else to say really? It's just like, keep yourself FC. But yeah, it's like the M&S Ethan thing. Tom Canton could go fuck himself, by the way. Fucking all City have arrived at Bernabeu. Talk obviously runs a Guna Talk YouTube channel, but then so the second he gets into media, the second he's got into the media business, like binned off his previous career, gone into the media life, the bullshit he comes up with, and then the most recent one, but Arsenal might be looking to move on Ethan and Lewis get in the summer if the right offer comes in. Fuck off. Teams are trying to get waiting to come out anyway. And no, you won't want you to send that stupid picture. Huh? Yeah, this is a guy again. Tom Canton never covers women's foot, the Arsenal women's team on his channel. Never does, ever. Yet back in May, when the girls won the Champions League, he was so far up the club's arse, you couldn't believe for the media work. You couldn't believe it. Catherine's back. Can they please start scoring goals? Or I would really love for this not to have been decided next week. Yeah, as I say, cup final and all that in between. Yeah, no worries, no worries. But what's the bet, Gav? What is this bet that you've made? What have you done? What have you done now? Need the exact details and everything, please. Right, let's get back over to here. Wait for it to kick off on my end. No changes, by the way. Shock. Neither team, but more focused on Arsenal. And we're underway. Oh, what a save! Oh, mate, they almost scored from the kickoff. They almost scored from the fucking kickoff. Oh my fucking god! One of them games today. One of them days. You got to tell me, Gav, what is it? What is this bet you've done with Andy? Please tell us. Oh, we're 1-0 down. On a set piece as well. Fuck's sake. Shouldn't be on the pitch, for fuck's sake. Ah! Give me fucking strength. Not even a minute into the second half. Not even a full fucking minute. The fucking joke. Guys shouldn't be on the pitch. Going by the rest fucking standards, you shouldn't be on the pitch. Why's Jova fucking talking to fucking their manager, for fuck's sake? They'll offer him out, little hug. Fuck off. Who was meant to be fucking marking him as well? Why was he fit at the back post like that? Fuck's sake. I'm sorry, Reyes should be doing better there as well. Better than marking it. Reyes, he's coming. He's at the post. He's at the fucking post. What's he fucking doing? No, be fucking big and strong for fuck's sake. That's one way of putting it, Connor. That's what I'm saying. I'd love to know who's meant to be marking him. His first goal in the competition, for fuck's sake. Oh my god. Up to them, there's a show as they fucking give us shit and how they respond now. Let's go, go, go. Oh, Timber, for fuck's sake, lad. Basics. Actually getting pissed off. Actually pissed off. We kick the ball for more than fucking 2 seconds, guys. Bit of urgency as we are losing 1-0 here. Oh, God. Oh, no, it's just frustrating to put ourselves in the position in the first place, Tom. I agree with what you're saying. Hang on, fuck it. Come on. How long do we reckon he leaves it for the first set of subs at this point? Look at that. 8 attempts, 3 on target. We've had 5 attempts, 1 on target. No, but what really pissed me off amongst all that is fucking our set piece coach going over to fucking hug and have a laugh with the fucking Bayer Leverkusen coach. Taking the piss. We're giving them literally all the time in the world to fuck about the ball again. Shock. No, not there, of course not. Fucking joke. Oh, God. Give me something to talk about. They're playing like fight. Oh my God, stop giving the fucking ball away. Come on, wake up. Take your time, Les. Take your time. We're only losing 1-0. Fucking hell. Oh, watching. You still don't tell me what this fucking bet you've done with what this bet is. What are the terms and conditions? No, you know what actually I'd throw on? Max down when I'd throw him on. Fuck it, at this point. I thought the weekend it was a warm fucking run for me, yes to. Oh, past the fucking oh Martin, you're pissing me off. What was the point of that? You guys turn around like a dickhead. Pass it back to oh. You never tell me the terms and conditions. That's my point. I don't know the ins and outs and terms and conditions of what what has to happen for said situation to happen. Can we? Oh my God! Get him off the pitch! Get him off! Get him off! Get him off! Get him off! And that's exactly what I'm on about, by the way, Laura. Just I'm trying to get him off. Giving fuck even right now, giving us fucking nothing. But you have to go through against PSG. Okay. Teams are in for the Madrid game. Courtois in goal. Arnold starts. Rudiger, Huijsen and Mendy, Bavari, Firmini, VM Diaz, Achachi, Gars, and Vinicius Jr. City have gone to Donnarumma, Kusnikov, Ruben Diaz, Mark Gay, and O'Reilly, with Rodri, Silva, Savino, Semenyo, Doku, and Haaland. Pass the ball forward for the love of God, Martinelli. Or not. Why is he still on our pitch? Dembele does start, Barcola as well. Oh, Jorgensen starts. No Sanchez tonight. Jorgensen's in goal. Gusto, Fafana, Chalobah, Kukulea, Reece James, Casado, Palmer, Enzo, Neto, and Pedro. Basically, as it stands, yes. You and me. Come on, come on. Fucking hell, ref. Saka's off from Ndweke. God, oh my God, that was a waste. So they've one sub is Saka for Ndweke. I told you, Trossard being injured means Martinelli's going to be absolutely horseshit and play the entire 90 minutes. I guarantee it. Fuck's sake. We need more than just Noni coming on. Fuck me. Go, go, go. I'll just take up the pitch and hope for the best. Yeah, sounds about right. Go, Noni, go. Thursday. Ball in. Unlucky, got a corner though. That's better. That's better. Better link up between Noni and Eze and the ball in it was Nick's playing for Yorkeles. That's better. Not great, but it's better. Set piece again. Set piece again. Set piece again. I don't think so. Need to double check. I don't think so, though. Oh, we did. I can't remember that. Why don't I remember that? Oh, dear. Oh, bloody hell, Vef. Oh, sake. Oh, thanks. Oh, in 20. Oh, in the Emirates Cup. I thought you meant Champions League. We win that on pens, I think, didn't we? I don't know. I think we went pens anyway, so I think we won the pens and we won the actual fucking 90. I think we won in 90 minutes. I think, being the operative word. We need that ball to feel better, Victor. We've sorted out the right hand side. We look a bit more threatening from the right. Just need to sort out the fucking left and get Martinelli off. Bring on Kai. Bob's your uncle. Oh, for the love of God. Make the run. Oh my God, Lara. Oh my God. More likely, the idiot that he is. It'll either be Victor goes off or Eze goes off for Kai. One of them two. Martinelli is guaranteed 90 minutes tonight, so quicker we accept that, the better. I swear he's going to fuck this up. I know he is. You got pace. Use it. Or don't pass. Just dribble into the middle of the pitch for no fucking reason and give it to no one. Fucking hell, Martinelli. Get him off. Please get him off the pitch. Why are we doing tricks and flicks at 1-0 down? Strength. Why am I
Wait,
watching this?
shit. There we go. There we go. I was like, hold on, I don't hear you.
Well, it's so like, why am I watching this?
Yeah. Oh, don't say that, Gav. You aren't gonna say that. That was disappointing though, because I was trying to run a report and I was having problems with it because it wasn't generating or was taking too long. And then they scored at the same time. So it really was like a double oh shit moment.
Just so annoying. And knew we got
But
marking. What the fuck?
see, now what annoys me most is that their admin was like, oh, we're gonna take away all the corners, no corners for you, joking around like all the set pieces. And how did they score their goal? Oh, right.
Corner.
But I think looking at the stats from the first half, we should have done better in the first half to, try and put pressure on.
Yeah.
We didn't. I mean, yeah, we had more of the possession, but we only got 3 shots off, and the first one was in the 19th minute. I wouldn't call that a productive first half.
Nope.
Oh, I got another shot off and it gets blocked. Oh, go on. Victor.
Oh, for the love of babe.
Cross in right at the keeper. What the hell? Zubamendi gets a yellow.
Of course. Of course.
That cross from Noni needed to be better. Go here. Ugh, YouTube. Ugh. So I mean, on the plus side, something that I can enjoy. So DraftKings Sportsbook, they did a promo last night. They call it the King of the Court. Minimum bet is $5 to participate. You bet on any player prop. And if your player wins King of the Court, recording the most points, rebounds, and assists, then you get the split of it's like a $2 million in bonus bets. Well, my player won. He had 95 points, rebounds, and assists. I think he ended the game with like 83 points. So I have a little over $1,100 in bonus bets to be playing around with. So I'm gonna see if I can try and make that into some actual cash because I can't cash out any of those bonus bets. So I'm fairly confident there will be at least 2 goals in this game and that Arsenal will win. It's not looking that way right now. I might get the 2 goals, but I'm not gonna get the Arsenal win.
Not unless
Which
something
is
like
just
that wakes
disappointing.
up.
But it's to me, it's bonus money. If it hits, great. I get the cash. If it doesn't, it's not my own money. Which is, I mean, that's how they get you. Like you tend to go a little bit riskier on some of these bets. That way they aren't really paying out on them. I have resorted to the Foot Mob play-by-play, which is 30 seconds ahead of you. Well, I am also 5 seconds behind your stream clock. So we're gonna see how I react to different things at different times. Gav saying he could make his return with this game. Anything for Arsenal miseries, right, Gav? Is that how you're treating it?
Don't worry, Gav, I'll just show everyone the photos you sent me of you in the Arsenal shirt still.
Leverkusen 9 shots, 3 on target. Arsenal 6 shots, 1 on target. God, we need to be better. Here we go.
Well, Kai's
We're just
coming.
playing around in the midfield. Like we aren't doing anything. It looks like Kai's getting ready to come on.
I guarantee he's going to be either Eze or Jokeris coming off though. It won't be Martinelli.
I mean, it should be Martinelli.
It should.
And then you put Eze out wide. It's probably going to be Eze coming off though, or Victor, like you said. I think Victor will open up more, and I think the game will open up more if Eze comes off for Kai, and Victor's still on the pitch. We've seen it before. Victor lights up that much more when Kai's in the midfield.
Mm.
He hasn't come on yet because there's been no stop and play. Rice
just
has the ball, passes it to Noni. Let's see.
getting the old final instructions when they're shooting.
Yeah, we're just the ball's not really going into that final third very much. There we go, sleep out wide, then back towards the center. Getting ready over to the other side. Gabrielle on side of the box. See, we're completing all of these passes, and I'm just watching the pass map go. Essentially, like we're not really moving the ball forward. It's side to side, go forward 2 feet, but then go right back, and then go back to the side. We're based off of how these passes are being made. It looks more like time wasting tactics. And that we have like a 3-goal cushion, not that we're behind by a goal and we need. Oh my god, what the fuck was that? Go on. Oh, fucking keeper pickup. Keeper runs up with the ball at the end of the day. All like 40 of those passes and the keeper gets it. Not even from a shot. Oh, it was, the cross from Martinelli was just too high. Like, what was that? Mazza goes off. Tillman comes on for Leverkusen. Doesn't look like any subs for Arsenal. Oh no, Victor off. Victor off.
I'll give up with this man. I'll give up with him. I fucking give up. Fucking idiot! I'm telling you.
I mean, at least Kai's getting like a good reception. They gave him a like a little send off goodbye thing, for the 10 years that he's given at the club, or that he was at the club for. Yeah, BX, that sums it up. We're stagnant. And you bring off the one player that could give you the most creativity with and the most chances with Kai on the pitch. Yeah, it's like all Leverkusen ball. Oh, well, oh geez, there's another break and play. Why is there a break and play? There's an injury. Who's injured? Damn it. 75th minute play stops. Or like right on the 75-minute mark.
Well, their player's done.
It's
It's the one that scored holding his head at the moment in the middle of the pit.
Oh, he's in the center circle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw him. I saw him on my screen. Oh, he's down for 37 seconds. 30 seconds before play resumes.
Nothing happened to him.
He's holding Kai's arm, which then when they both jump up to get the ball, his elbow hits his chin, but then he holds the back of his head. Do you think that there was a foul on Eze in that goal that left him wide open? Because Eze's not one to fall to the ground like that. I even thought that when it initially happened, but I was, still in the middle of a meeting. I couldn't ask the question. Because I probably shouldn't have been listening to you, but I was listening in when the goal was scored. Like, I don't think we would have had him completely unmarked.
Mm.
And the fact that Eze was on the ground tells me that there was likely a foul in but then again, I am also an Arsenal fan, so it's just Arsenal bias coming out. But I feel like it would have been called differently if it was Holland that fell to the ground. It ends in a goal kick. Oh my god, the dude skies it.
Mm.
Noni, come on. Go on. Grimaldo tackles it. Where's the ball end up? Is there a corner somewhere in there? US commentator or commentary stream is saying that Arsenal were, perfect in the league phase, undefeated. Commentator's curse right there. Oh, there's a corner. We get a corner. And there's a clearance. It's not out of the box. It's now out of the box. Damn it. Oh, but Declan Rice gets the ball back. Just crossing to the box. Header by Zubamendi. Where does it go? Ball touched by Zubamendi. It goes out wide. And we're recycling the ball. There wasn't even a shot in there. It was just we end up recycling the ball. I mean, you've been on this. You've been watching this whole game. Are you as frustrated as I am?
Mm-hmm.
Go on. Oh, fuck.
It's even worse when the manager's making one sub at a time, and they're predictable as well, especially the second one.
I almost would have said halftime, take Martinelli off, put Eze out wide, and bring Kai on.
Yeah, most of us are saying that.
And then at the 60-minute mark, that's when you would take Saka off. If it was still going poorly. Ooh, free kick. Yeah, that's what you get. Falling to the ground like that. Yeah. But God, see that replay?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna pretend that I didn't not look at the ball and run into him. Go on. Oh, fucking clearance. Come on. No, we do nothing with this free kick.
Fuck. Again. Jose Juice is ready.
Eze's gonna be coming off.
Of course.
Oh, Arsenal's offside. Jesus Christ. 10 minutes left. This is going great, folks. Unlucky on that free kick where how the ball fell. Where's the Martinelli that thrives in the Champions League and the FA Cup and the Carabao Cup? Haven't seen him in a little while. And we've played in two other competitions. Yeah, Eze's off for Jesus. Exactly, BX.
You go first, fucking save it.
I feel like that was the goal the entire time, though. not to win it, just to take it back to London with a draw. I think all right. So BX saying had Havertz started, we'd be winning. I think it's if Eze started out on the left and Havertz started in the midfield and Victor's still up top and Martinelli was not on the pitch.
Yeah.
Because what has Martinelli provided?
I want to say because I got in trouble.
A yellow card. He's provided a yellow card.
Wait, FA. Look on.
Oh, ref is getting pissed.
This stuff ain't got a clue.
Free kick off target. And then goes goal kick, maybe. Yeah, goal kick. Raya takes it short. Let's get forward and at least try and get another shot off on target. Is that too much to ask? You've only had one. We are on the attack. Out of the box. Cross in. Pass in. Header. Oh, Timber misses.
Of course, of course, of course.
Was it wide or was it a corner? Or is it a corner? Oh, no, it's a goal kick. So it wasn't even on target.
Like,
Commentators just said that's probably the best we've seen from Arsenal in the second half. The fact that that came 40 minutes after the second half kicked off says a lot.
oh yeah.
Let's see.